What's up, guys? It's Anthony. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're going to go over an article I just pulled up. It was published less than 2 weeks ago by Sales Insights Lab, and the gentleman that published the article was Mark Washak. I want to give him credit. Article's really interesting. It's an infographic, super easy to digest, and it talks about top performers and average performers, salespeople, and specifically their phone calls and their presentations. Their phone calls and their presentations. I'm going to give you a couple statistics and kind of explain what they mean in layman's terms. The one statistic that stands out in the beginning of the article is that top performers' discovery calls, so your discovery phone call when you're prospecting, a top performer's call on average is 76% longer than the average salesperson. So top performers stay on the phone longer. Not only do they stay on the phone longer, they keep their customers engaged more. So it's the length of the call is higher and the quality of the call is higher as well. And I think that kind of speaks for itself, because the customer's most likely not going to stay on the phone if they're not interested, right? So that's self-explanatory, but 76% longer. So the better you get at making phone calls, the longer you're going to stay on, and your customers in return are going to be more engaged. You can measure how engaged they are really by the length of the call. Now, there does come a point of diminishing returns where you could be, there's an opportunity cost. If you're prospecting and you're in a high volume environment, you can't be on the phone too long if it's going to affect your overall conversion rate. But, staying on the phone in a vacuum in most cases, the longer the better. Keep them engaged, keep them talking. And that's 76% longer. Top performers stay on the phone as opposed to the average. Now, if you talk about presentation length, on average, top performers, their presentation length are 55% longer than the average. So top performers, your presentation, the presentation of your product, and maybe the numbers, if it's car sales, demonstrating the product, and also, presenting the numbers, you could probably bake that in as well. But let's just talk about product presentation. On average, your presentation is 55% longer if you're a top performer than somebody who's average. Somebody who's average probably doesn't know their product, doesn't really have much to say. They probably skip steps and want to jump right into presenting the numbers. Especially, you'll see this a lot. If you feel like you don't have a deal, if you're being thrown objections and you say to yourself, okay, I probably don't have a deal here, you're going to skip steps. You're going to give a half-ass product presentation, but really, you should be presenting the product longer and more thorough and with more enthusiasm, because you're going to need that to add more value to turn that shopper into a buyer. So top performers realize that, and they don't care what the customer says in terms of, I'm just looking today, I only have 10 minutes. They slow it down, and that's the key. Slow it down. If your prospect or your customer is speeding you up, you have to slow it down. You have to set you're going to be a thermostat. You have to set the level of energy that you need your customer to adapt to, right? Thermometers adjust to the room. Thermostats set the temperature. You got to set the temperature. So in a nutshell, for this stat, phone calls, 76% longer. If you're a top performer, stay on the phone, keep them talking. The more they're talking, the better it is. Presentation time, make it longer. The longer you're presenting, the more you're winning, the more you're moving that customer down the sales funnel without even knowing it. Make sure the quality of those conversations and presentations are high, but as per these statistics, and they listen to 23,900 conversations. That's phone call conversations and also presentations. They listen to 23,900 of them for this article, and I believe in all of this wholeheartedly. So in a nutshell, cheat code, if you're new to the sales industry, or you're new to the car business, or any type of sales environment, keep them engaged, keep the conversations long, keep the presentations longer than normal, and you're going to win. Hey, my friend, thank you for watching. And if you want to see videos just like this one, please like and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate the love and support. And don't forget, leave some comments down below. I'm looking forward to all of your interaction and feedback, and I can't wait to bring you more videos just like this one. Thanks again. I'll talk to you soon.